Hey guys, it's Friday. I'm in the car, and I've got a very, very busy recap for you this week. So let's get right started with it. I'm going to start off with a tip of the week. So are you having some problems meeting your diet goals, the New Year's resolution that you set just a few weeks ago? I'm here to help you with it. And now, by the way, I'm not a licensed nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to medical school, but I do have a lifetime of experience battling weight. Let's say you're at the Legion, or you're at some other bar, say the Speakeasy Pub, and you're thinking, hey, I think I'd like a snack. Well, you know that you could get a Slim Jim, you could get a bag of peanuts, you could get some pretzels. Don't do that. Instead, get these Planters salted cashews. They're really good for you, and they will take care of your craving for a snack while you're drinking beer.
How many calories are in that, honey?
Calories? Oh, let me see. Calories. 240 calories in this bag.
That's a really crazy idea. It's beyond stupid.
Stupid? Yeah, this is the way, if you want to conquer the weight loss challenge, this is one of the ways to do it. So give it a try. Now, I got a lot of very favorable reviews on how to make balloon animals, and I was asked to do another one, and here you go. This is an item that you're going to want to do if you want to entertain grandchildren, if you want to be a hit at a party. Here you go. All right, so we're going to make a balloon mustache. So what we do is we take one end of this thing and bend it, twist it, and we got it like that. Now what we want to do is to make another small, like a little flower in this. Okay? And we want to make one right next to it. Okay, so we've got two ends and we got two bubbles. And then what we're going to do is twist these together like this. And what you do is you can stick your nose in here. Like that, and you've got a balloon mustache. Now what you can do is, if you want to get really fancy with this, you can bend these so it's like looking up a little bit. Here's another one. Okay, so now we got a balloon mustache. Now, let me tell you, this can be a big hit at parties, a big hit. All right, and it's easy to do. Now you know how to do it. Go and make yourself a balloon mustache. All right, let's change topics now and go to the world of entertainment. And in the world of entertainment, the first thing I want to point out to you is that Wednesday night Storage Wars started out with a new season. If you haven't watched Storage Wars yet, it's a show that you definitely should watch. Super entertaining, really, really great. And I'll give you a second recommendation. There's a show on Amazon Prime that Karen, the Weather Girl, and I binge watched. We watched all 5 episodes of this thing yesterday, and it was a show called The Trial. And what it is the BBC created a mock trial, but they used a real British judge, real British barristers, and a randomly selected jury. This show is very, very, very interesting. 5 episodes, Amazon Prime. Now, let's go to the main thing, Game of Thrones. I finished season 2 of Game of Thrones yesterday, and I'll tell you a few things jumped out at me. One is you're really impressed with how weak as a human being Theon Greyjoy is. It had the Battle of Blackwater Bay, which I would say was a little disappointing. And the other thing that really struck me was, in Westeros, throughout Westeros, the fact that Jaime Lannister and Cersei were lovers was an open secret. And I kind of wonder just how stupid was Robert Baratheon, his Hand of the King, whatever that guy's name was, who got killed, and Ned Stark, that they had to do all this research. Well, number one, Robert Baratheon never knew it, but Ned Stark had to do all this research in books to figure this out, and everybody knew it. And you kind of end up saying, Ned Stark may be the most honorable guy in Westeros, but he's also a little bit on the stupid side. And that gets confirmed when you say to yourself, well, he tipped Cersei off about the fact that he was going to apprise Robert Baratheon of the fact that she's been cheating on him behind his back with her brother. So anyway, I'm getting ready to get started with season 3. I'm going to be ready when this thing comes on again. All right, so now I'm ready to start with season 3, and there is no question but that by the time we get to the release of the final thing on Game of Thrones, I'm going to be in Zone A for this. All right, let's take a look. Other notes that I would make. Mets news. The reason they're not going after Bryce Harper and Manny Machado is because they're paying $29 million to Yoenis Cespedes, a guy who is not going to play this year until the All-Star break at the earliest. And it could be that we go through all of 2019 without Yoenis Cespedes. Their excuse is the $29 million salary. A lot of teams have multiple players making $30 million and plus, and most of the Cespedes' salary is covered by insurance. So it's just totally bogus. No football this week. Florida news. I just finished up with a VA, a doctor's appointment. We blew off the Frog's Leg Festival last weekend. We blew off the Senior Expo. We're not going to be watching football this weekend because I don't watch the Pro Bowl. We'll just be getting ready for the Super Bowl. So anyway, that's the report for this week for the weekly recap. Everybody have a good week, a good weekend. Check out my other show, The Daily, and we'll see you next week.